Hello, guys. Good evening. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so I have seen data types, things, and that. So there are some limitations and the data types. Let's check it. What's the date here? 2705. Okay, okay. Now your batch is April. No, variable 6. Okay, now limitations of data type. Okay, primitive data type. Using primitive data type, we cannot store multiple values in continuous memory location. Okay, now let me show you here. So if you want to store the multiple values, like you can check here. So I'm drawing some image here. Let's check it. Okay, now guys, can you hear me? Hope you are getting my screen. Okay, now yes. So now, so if I wish to print something multiple, so let me give you some random numbers. 100, some 34, okay, 21, 46, 80, 78, 32. Just randomly I'm giving here. Okay. So what is the solution for to find out if you are giving that randomly? It is very difficult to find out that required thing, right? For example, if you can go to any supermarket, if you are not aligned properly, that things is difficult. Otherwise, We can go for ladies accessories box. That particular thing will be very easy, sorry, very difficult to find out. Okay, that how we will tell you here. Okay, so what is the solution for that find out, that to solve that? Okay, now to solve that, above issue, we can, or we must group them, group all values to send them as a single unit. Okay, I will show you with the help of program. Now how to group, to group, if you want to group them as a single unit, we must store them in continuous memory location. Location, right? This can be possible by using non-primitive. That's the reason non-primitive data type came into the picture. Let's check it. Primitive data types like array. That's it. Okay, we'll go on, we'll check it. At first, capture this one. Okay. So it is not easy to find out if you are printing that, if you are storing that multiple values randomly. Okay. So here we are only using arrays here, but we are not much talking about arrays. We have a separate session for that array. Okay. Just we will use only that multiple memory, continuous memory location for storing the multiple values in a single unit. That we will use arrays. Okay. Now, if we are talking about array, now here guys, please try to understand, be focused here completely. Okay. Now, for example, let's see here. Int a1 equal to 1. Int a2 equal to 2. Int a3 equal to 3. Okay. So if you wish to print like this continuously up to 100, you need to give 100 lines. Okay. So it will be difficult and it will increase the code strength. Then ultimately it will increase the price. Okay, if you are using more memory and at the time of giving more lines, if you are writing a more number of lines in your code, that will increase the code state, code optimization we will call them. Okay, that will come, obviously that will impact on the cost. So to solve this issue, we have a some technique. Okay guys, that we will check here. So instead of giving that into a3 is equal 3, into a4 is equal 4, a5 is equal 5, like that, if you are giving continuously up to 50 or 100, whatever the much you need, okay, that we will check here the help of array. Now coming here, otherwise I'll write here array. It is a non-primitive data type, right? One second guys. Guys, one more time, I'm requesting you all. So please check before joining the class, whatever the issues. If you are calling and asking in between the class, that will be a disturbance. That will create a disturbance for both sides, for me and you. Okay, I should not miss my flow, way of flow explanation. Okay, so please check if there are any issues in before joining the class. Okay, hope you will understand and you will support, cooperate. Please cooperate with me for our convenience only. Okay, so if we don't have any disturbances, we will completely focus on concept only. We will explain and we will check in detail with a good example, funny example. So that's the reason I'm requesting you all, please join in time and please check before the class. That's it. Okay, now, so array is a int, sorry, primitive, non-primitive data type. Okay, then what is that? It is used to store multiple values in continuous memory location. So then what will be the advantage of, we can go with a code optimization? That means with the simple lines, instead of writing number of lines, maximum number of lines, we can reduce the lines. Okay, that I will show you. For example, now using array, how you will optimize the code. For example, if we into a, already you have seen that one int a 2 equal to 2, int a 3 equal 3. So if you wish to print 1 to 100, all are comes under integer only, that values we are checking that. Okay, int. Okay, so if int declare, if we can go and variable int a after array, sorry, Immediately after you go and pass square braces. That's it only. After equal to 1 curly braces. Inside this, you can go and use 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it, guys, only. That is the syntax for storing the multiple values. So you can give like that 4, 5, dot, 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 100. That's it only. So in a single line, you will print everything. Is that okay, guys? Right? That is the way. If you will write int a equal to 1, so this is your variable. So it is inside method body. If you are defined, then it will be local variable. Now integer type array. If you are writing here like this one will be your integer type array. Okay. Okay. So int type here, int type variable. I will remove this one. Now you will understand here. Okay, you know already that what is a local variable, global variable. If you are creating the, if you are defining the variable inside the method area, then that will be the int variable. Now, for suppose string b equal to, for example, John, Peter. Okay, like that. If we can give that, this one will be your string type array. Now, okay, guys, here we forget to give double quotes, inverted quotations. We need to give for the string. Always you should pass the string type array if you wish to these things. Okay, so I'll write a program for this one. At first, please capture this one. Is it clear, guys? How to store multiple values with the help of array? In general, we will write like this only: int a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6, a6. Then it will take a lot of time. It will consume time. It will consume memory. It will increase the code strength and it will affect the cost. Okay, so that is the issue, limitations in the primitive data type, and that's reason non-primitive data type came into feature to overcome that issue by using array. In that we can store multiple values like a continuous memory location. That's it only, guys. Is that easy? Is there any difficulty here? Clear? Guys, are you there with me? Can you please respond? Say yes or no. Hello, please respond. Yes, remaining guys, please, come on. Very good, very good. So is that clear? Is it easy? You feel any difficulty in Java? Difficult. You're feeling difficult. Yes, you are saying yes. Is it difficult, guys? Is there a, what is the difficulty here? You know, what is this local variable? Int a is equal to some value. Just it is the date type and variable name and variable value. That's it only we are defining. If you are defining this within the method, then that will be the local variable. Which type of variable this is? We are given integer. That means numbers. So then it will be integer type variable. If you are giving that character, then that will be the character type variable. So we are giving here string. So that means it is a string type variable. What is the difference here? Just we are passing only what we are giving here, mention only the square braces. That's it only. Braces in within the braces, we are writing the values like this 1 comma 2 comma whatever the values if you want to print that the values you can print here, then you will get output. Okay, clear guys? Okay, so done. Please capture this one. We'll go for program. Okay, so I'll remove this one. We don't need. Okay, now int a equal to braces, square braces, don't forget, as we are giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. String always will works on the basis of index. Integer type variable. What is index? I will tell you. String is always works basis on index. B. Now John, Peter. Okay. How this index will get? String type variable. Okay guys, okay. Now let me give you an example, simple example. For example, if you book any rooms in the hotel, okay, like this, just I'm giving room numbers like, okay, this will be one room. I'll show you with the help of diagram how it will get stored inside that. Okay, now int a. Okay, now one will go and store here, 2 will go and store here, 3 will go 3 store here, 4 will go and store here, 5 will go and 5 will store here. Okay, okay. Now now 1 2 3 4 5, this is a continuous memory location we are in. Now index will store get will here, it will start here 0. So this is the room number 1, this is a room number 1, this is a room number 2, this is a room number 3, so this is the room number 4. So all these values considered the index. index value always will start from 0. Okay, so what is the index value of 0? So total we have a 5 elements. Okay, for index value 0, 1 will be that. For 1 it will be 2. For 2 it will be 3. For 3 it will be 4. For 4 it will be 5. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever the maximum, that is a minus 1. Okay, so it is the concept of index. Okay, string always will index. It will based on index. Okay, now coming to program. Now suppose if you wish to fetch the value, so it is clear. If you are talking about the index value, continuous memory likely location means, if you see this diagram inside the RAM, what is happening here? Array is creating the values. JVM will contain the 5 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Right? So these all are integer type values. Each and every block will continuously memory location will allocate to the RAM. Okay? Total 20 bytes memory will location here. So the memory consumption will be the same. Same. Okay. Okay. As we noticed here, there is no difference in that story. Okay, that will work for you with the help of program. Okay, now let me save here. The only difference here, the mainly performance only. The reason, because of continuous memory location. Okay, okay, now coming to program. Now, sys out. What is the reference here? B. After go and after pass. What is the index value of John? 0. Enter 0. What would be the output here? Okay, now I'll go and run. Yes, John is printing here, guys. Okay, okay. So B of 0, what is that? John, because index value will be here 0. It starts from 0 like this. So what is the 0? It is starting from, if we are printing this first value, the index value will be 0. That the same thing we are printing here. Now coming to sys out. A of 3. What should be the output here? What should be the output here, guys? What should be the output here? 4. Okay. Now, sys out. A of 0. What should be the output here? A of 0 means 1. Now, sys out. A of 1. It will be 2. 2. Okay. Now, sys out. A of 4. 2. If you are giving here, it will be 3. Now, A of 4. What should be the value? 5. It should be 5. Now, sys out. B of 1. 1. What should be the output here? Peter, right? Let me run. You people are able to check. I will go and I will run this program. Right, guys? Clear? Is that clear? Perfect. Perfect. Capture this one, guys. Let me know once you're done. Is that easy, guys? So always just remember that only string will be work based on index type. Index value always will start from 0. That's it only. These 2 points need to remember. Then it will be very easy. B of 0. So B, where is B? So this is a B. This is the variable name and the value we have John. Okay, B of 0. So here 0 is started from 0 index value. So that is we are asking here B of 0. What is the output? John. That's it only like that. Okay. Okay. Now let me ask you one question here, guys. Okay. So right, integer type data types we defined here in integer variable with the help of array. And string, coming to string also we defined and we are passing here in string type variable with the help of array. Okay, now if you wish to print all the integer type, string type, float, everything in a single line, is that possible to pass everything in a single line? Then this question will come you, it may come in the interview or anyone will ask you that is it possible to get everything in a single line? Let's go and check it here. Integer type array, string type array. Okay, now so here object will came into picture. We can create object c of, sorry, equal to, you can give like this 1 2 3, and if you wish to give John, and then after you can give Peter, can give 4, or you can wish to char here, and B. This is a very easy, guys, object array. Okay, now boolean also, if you can be 3 less than 12 or 3 greater than 12. Okay, okay, like this. This is your object type array. Okay. Now, which one will be the easiest way? We will check here. Now, sys out C of, I'll take 3. What should be the output here, guys? This is the way we can create everything in a single line. What is the C of 3? John, right? Right? Because index value will start from 0. So where is John? This is the John here. Which one we are asking here? C. Where is the C variable here? So here. So in this, index value will be here 0. Here it will be 1. Here it will be 2. Here it will be 3. So what is the C of 3 here finally? It will be John. That's it only. Now C of 0. What should be the output here? 1. Right? Right? Now C of 1, or I mean, let me give some randomly 5. C of 5. What should be the output here? The A, right? A. Now C of 6. B. Okay. Now C of 7. What is that? False. Okay. Because 3 greater than 12 is a false statement. That's the reason. Boolean always only either true or false. That's it only. Only two conditions. Sys out. Now C of 8. Sys out C of 8. What should be the output here, guys? Tell me. Is it possible to print C of out? So, which is actually is not exist here. C of 8 is, it is not exist here. The index will be out of bound. Then it will throw a some error. Let's see. I'll go and will print here. Right? Can you check here? So it is showing index 8 out of bond for length 8. That's it. Okay. Java array index out of bond exception. That's it only. Capture this one, guys. Okay. Okay. So capture this one, guys. So I will explain one more time, guys. So let me know once you are done with the screenshot. Simple. You know data types. You know that variable, local variable and a global variable. Forget about local, global, or static, whatever that. Okay. What is the syntax for defining the variable? What is that? Int a equal to, you can give, if it is an integer type, you will mention int type variable. If it is a string type variable, you will use string. Okay, because data whatever you are supposed to store, that type of storage only you need to give that type of data type. Okay, for example, I will give you one example, one small thing. You are purchasing some washing machine. Okay, then it will be some 3 feet of width and height, that much of measurement they are having. Okay, then you need a box, some box to store that washing machine. Okay, now that same measurement of box if you are having, then it will be easy to insert or keep that washing machine in that cotton box. Okay, if it is not up to that measurement, if it is a 2 by 2 or 2 feet by 3 feet, it will not support, because washing machine size is big and the cotton box size is very small. Okay, so this is a false condition, it is not a right way of approach. Okay, now if you are having that cotton box size is 5 feet of width and 6 feet of length, okay, then this is also wrong example, because the cotton box size is more bigger than your washing machine. Okay, the same way in program also, whatever the size of data you are supposed to store, that much of capacity, that much of memory only you need to give. Otherwise it will reduce or it may impact on that memory. You will get some out of memory or maybe some syntax errors, sorry, not syntax, you will get some, it will throw some exceptions. Okay, clear guys? So that's it only. So finally, to overcome the primitive data type issue, non-primitive came into the picture. With the help of array, we can use array for storing multiple values in continuous memory location. If you wish to print all the data types in a single line, for example, integer type and float or string character, you need to use object type. Okay, so that's the reason. Capture this one, guys. Output also here. Output also, please capture this one. Okay. Capture this console also, output console also, please capture. Let me know once you are done with. I'll give another 5 seconds. I'll count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Program also. You're done with the program also, right? Is there any difficulty, guys, here? Okay, guys. Are you there with me? Are you sleeping? Okay, good. So little bit we have a something here. Let me show you. Data tabs and Java variables, string class also. Now coming to here, this one. Okay, I'll write this one also. Okay, I'll write here variables and data. Sorry, variables and types of variables. Now this is a high time to discuss about variables. Forget about the previous things. Now you may aware of that at least little bit about that variables and array and object everything. Now we'll check it some more in variables. Now it is a name, it is named memory location used to store data type. Sorry, used to store data temporarily. Now a variable can be created using data types. Now coming to defining and declaring a variables. Okay. So if you are talking about the defining and declaring the variables, a variable creation with a value is called defining variable. Right guys? If it is a value base, if it is in variable created with a value, it is called defining a variable. Now syntax. Syntax will be data type variable name equal to value. Okay, okay guys, and semicolon for every statement. You need to give semicolon for the end of every statement. Okay, don't forget that. Syntax for defining the variable. Already we have seen number of examples in earlier programs. Variable, how many? See here, 1 2 3 4 6 variables. Six variables examples we have seen that. Okay, so int data type. Okay, whatever that int or string, whatever that, if you are creating a variable with a value, that is called defining a variable. Okay, so what is the syntax for defining variable? Data type. Okay, data type, variable name and value. Okay, now let's coming to here example. Example, int a equal to some 5. Clear? Is it clear guys? So what is the int here? Int is data type, right? Here, what is the data type here? Int. Okay. Now what is the variable here? A. And what is the variable value here? 5, right? Variable value will be 5. So this is an example for create defining a variable. Got it? Capture this one. Understood? Understood? Now, coming to declaring a variable. So this is about defining variable. Now, coming to declaring a variable. Defining variable and declaring a variable. So now simple difference here, guys. A variable created, okay, without value. That's it. If you are creating a variable without value, that is called declaring a variable. So in defining, if you are supposed to define, you need to give value. If you are declaring, no need to give value. That's it. What is the example here? Now, syntax. So data type and variable name. So there is no value. That's it only, guys. Here there is no value. Okay. This is also not required. That's it only. Is that clear? Got it? Capture this one. Defining a variable and declaring a variable and the syntax and example also. Okay. I'll give another 5 seconds. Done? Let me know once you are done with that. Guys, is it clear? Any doubts here? Any difficulty here? No. I'll jump to the program. It will not take much time. I will take one small program so that it will understand clearly. It will work for you. It will work. Variable 7. Now int x equal to 100. Is it local variable or global variable, guys? Local variable, because we are creating here within the method area. Okay, now let me ask you, is it declaring variable or defining variable? Defining variable, because we are giving value. Okay, defining local variable. That's it only. Okay, okay, guys. Defining a local variable. Now, sys out x. What happened here? What should be the output here? 100. Why? Because we are directly calling a variable. Calling x variable for printing a value. That's it. That's it only, guys. Let's go and execute this one. That's it only, right? What happened here? Just we defined local variable and we are calling that value. No. Now int y equal to x. That's it. Now sys out y. What should be the output here? 100. What is happening here? Int y, we are defining one variable, which is 100x. Okay, that we are assigning here. It is calling. It is called calling x variable. We are calling variable. It is calling x variable for initializing. This is called initializing y. That's it, guys. Capture this one. I'll go and execute and I will show you output. Let me show you the output also here. That's it only. Right? Right, clear, guys? So what happened here? Just we created one variable. Where is it? Within the method. Then what is that? Local variable. If you are creating a variable within the method area, that will be local variable. Okay, what happening here? We are defining local variable because it is a value. With the value variable, if it is a with value, that is called defining variable. Without value, that is called declaring variable. Okay, now directly we are calling x variable for printing the value. Sys out system.out.println x. Okay, after that what happened? We are calculating or calling the x variable for initializing y. So int y is equal to x. What is the x value? 100. That the same thing you are printing here. That's it only. Capture this one quickly. Right? Right, guys? Super. Super. Now, I'll go and I'll create one more program. Variable 8. I'll take. I'll create one more class with the name of variable 8. Now, int int a. What is this, guys? It is declaring local variable, right? Am I right? Just for your practice purpose, how to use local variable, declaring variable, defining variable. Now int b equal to 5. This is your local variable. What we are doing? Defining local variable. Okay. Defining local variable. Now we'll defining C and D variables. Now int C equal to 6. Now int D equal to 7. Okay. Just what we are giving here, local variable. This is also your local variable. Now sys out C, calling a variable here. Calling a C variable. Sys out D. Here also calling D variable. That's it. That's it, guys. Done. Capture this one. Come on, quickly capture this one. Okay. So now I'll go and I'll take one more small program. Variable 9. So I will stop here with this, guys. Just bear with me another 2 minutes only. Not that more than 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, I'll close. Okay. Now int a equal to 4. What is this? Which variable? Local variable. Okay. Now float. I will take a float. F is equal to a. Initializing, right? We are doing initializing. Now sys out a. What should be the output here? This is 4. Now sys out f. What should be the output here? 4.0, because float will show you that 0.0. It's 4.0. That's it only. Capture this one, guys. Just for your practice, all these programs I'm giving here. capture the program and output also. So that's it. That's all for the day. I will stop here. Done. Perfect. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So thanks for joining. Have a nice sleep. Good night. Bye. We'll meet again tomorrow next class.